head, folks. There you go. Gotta do my head. Scott Grove here, GroovyMusicLessons.com. Show this guitar to you. As you've already seen, just got it today. I want to thank Robert out in, I want to get it right, Brooklyn, New York. I picked up this axe for $300 even. Guy needed the money. I made him a little shout, and he let me have it. It was perfect. 1999, made in Mexico, just a standard Fender Strat. And he goes, "Oh, is this the Scott Grove from YouTube?" Like I used to be. Yeah, I'm that guy though. He's like, "Well, I know you'll take care of it." It's like, "Well, you can have it back anytime you want it, actually." So, so if you're out there anytime you want it back, man. I know he needed the money, but if he wants his baby back, baby back, he can always get it. I told him what I was going to do with it and why I got it. Let me shut my amp off real quick. There we go. And just kind of show you, if you couldn't tell, what I already did to the front. I bought this kit from extremecreations.com. Okay, extremecreations.com. They do all kinds of really cool stuff. You guys want to freeze on any of these? Those great big huge picks are great to play rhythm with live. They're like this, bigger than the body of your guitar, but you know, they're really cool to pick out, especially for, you know, when you're doing acoustic and you don't have to be real accurate with anything, but it's a cool gag deal. Anyway, yeah, I didn't even get this thing polished off at all. Had to turn my humidifiers off, so now I have to sweat just so I didn't make any background noise. Of course, I'm just going straight to the camera mic. Asked somebody if I would just go back and do that one time instead of going through all the crap, so straight to the camera mic. There you go. So that's what I did. Let me get this down here so you don't have to see my lovely sweaty hair. So yeah, I was just looking for something blue and Mexican because I'm loving the Mexican axes and the ceramic pickups way more than the Alnico, just again for the durability that the ceramic pickups will keep their charge forever, where the Alnico pickups actually lose their charge over time, and therefore your guitar literally sounds different every time you pick it up, but just a little bit. But if you were to put Alnico pickups in your guitar and then put it down for 30 years and pick it back up, it would sound very different. But these would always sound the same. So as I did before, and there was a video, but it's on my site, I covered up anytime there are the pole pieces that are standing up. My hand always hits them by when I'm finger picking and so forth. So if you have the staggered pole pieces, I always cover them up with electrical tape underneath. So as you can see, they're all still sticking up where they're supposed to be. But I did the red, white, blue thing. And if you can see the stars, look, it's actually the stitched look on everything. Okay, so even the threads in the flag are awesome. So this company just makes pick guards that aren't so hokey looking, you know, even if that's hokey from back there for, you know, people who don't like such things. I mean, you can get in here and really appreciate just the extra mile they go for the little details, you know. Very cool. And it went right directly on this 11 hole. You can get 8 hole or anything you want. It's amazing what they offered up, but hey, there you go. Same place. Like I said, I got the whole kit. And look again, I got the caboodle too. Don't believe me? I'll show you the caboodle right after this one. The stitching again. I mean, how cool is that? Everything lined up exactly. Didn't have to tear up Robert's guitar at all. And it will stay in perfect condition forever and ever, amen. And you want to top this off? Shh, a sizzle. And this one's got a real thick coat, as you can see, of stuff over top of that. That fit perfect. And again, with the stitching, I tried to put it on an HD for you, but I'm not lighting it as well as I'd like to. But hey, there you go. So Robert, there's what I did to your axe. All the original parts are right back in the front of the original gig bag. Again, like I said, I've been on a spree with these Mexican axes and just doing, you know, facelifts. Here, there was nothing done, wiring or anything. I left it completely intact in case he would ever want it back, so I'm not going to touch a single solder joint or nothing. I just did plastic and that thing. Again, like I said, Robert, everything's in the bag should you ever want it back home, so everything straightens out. You want her back? Hey, I've done that quite a few times with people. So your normal tuners, I did replace the string tree. String trees in the bag too. You know, I've just got hundreds of these laying around. Just buy the rollers. I did not put the thing here. I don't plan on using the whammy, so it's got the toilet paper and all that junk in there. It's able to go, but it's right at the point where it's decked so that I can do all my country bends and all that and have 3 or 4 strings bent at once, but still have my Louis in tune, you know, without the whammy going down on its own. Okay, so that's about it. You know, just a typical 1999 Fender standard Stratocaster from Mexico. Everybody was like, when's the best ones made? What year? Whichever year that you pick up that feels the best and sounds the best to you. There's really no science to guitars. I mean, there is science, but what good does it get you other than a whole bunch of arguments? I've noticed for the last month I've been actually playing instead of arguing. It's a cool thing. I'm enjoying it. Putting out a lot of new videos here on the site, right here at groovymusiclessons.com. So you've got new videos out. I'm going to do the 5-string banjo real soon by request. I put out a few more bass videos. I took one of my, that fun McNally Strumstick video off of everything because it deserved to be paid for, so it is being paid for. But again, just whatever guitar fits you. I would honestly just say have your best friend and somebody who's not a klutz to go to a music store with you, hand you a whole bunch of guitars with you blindfolded basically. Don't do a lot of feeling around on it, but play it, listen to it, but don't try to guess what it is. Never feel the headstock, never try to feel how many pickups there are. Just play the damn thing. The first thing is to always find something that plays good. Everything after that can be fixed. If it plays great, take it home. Everything else can be changed. Okay, so that's the first rule of thumb. And if it sounds great, bonus, buy it. Everything can be set up good. If it's set up like crap, it probably means you're at Guitar Center and they haven't done anything with it. And even if they did, they probably set it up badly, so you'd buy something that costs more. They do things like that, so you'll pay, you know, $300 more for the one that they actually set up. But yeah, you'll always, this here's got a lot of bird's eye in this thing. Look at that neck. I mean, I'm not just talking a little. Look at the fingerboard. And this was not a thing that was supposed to happen on this guitar, or it was not advertised as a special. We got bird's eye maple fingerboards. It just happened to be there, and it's beautiful. You know, how can you not love that? I mean, it's just, you know, wood is a beautiful thing. Here, check it out. Sounds like it, don't it? Okay, well, I'm going to put that guitar to rest, go out and have some supper with my missus. You guys be groovy, I will too, and hope you find yourself a nice Mexican axe, man. Let me show you real quick. Okay, both of those right there are Mexican. I jam them as much as anything. That one is American. Where else do I have Fenders? That's a Fender custom shop. Another Fender custom shop. I've got my Squire back here. My 7-string Squire from Korea, I believe. Okay, yeah, I've got another Mexican Strat right there. Awesome. Completely awesome. Yes, it's made that way. Another one right here, which everybody has been digging. Ends up, that one was Japanese, not Mexican. This here's Mexican, right here. Beautiful, flippin' beautiful. Just bazinged the holy crap out of this thing. It's just gorgeous. It's that copper top battery. So it's a Duracell guitar. But anyway, yeah, I have what my camera lens backward for my screen. But yeah, I've got way more Mexican guitars than I do, as far as Fender goes, than I do American. Everybody's always like, Scott hates everything that's not American. It's like, no, my wife's Mexican and most of my guitars are Mexican, so nothing, just a good guitar is a good guitar, no matter where it came from. A human being built it, and they will build it to the specs that were given to them. So it's not anybody's fault if it's bad. It's just, you know, how much money whatever company gives them to build it. So they build it the way they're told to. If they say make it like junk, they will. If they fund them for that, that's what you get. But every now and then, even some of those, you'll just have somebody, the craftsmanship is just amazing on a Squire Infinity model. You know, and then a couple, $25 for a set of these Mexican pickups on eBay. And you've got a guitar that will last you for the rest of your life and be just as good as anything. So, you know, they have good days everywhere. I'm out of here. No more talking. Bye, kids.